and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
To support a positive and safe atmosphere for tight pride and according to the conference rules, we ask that students of all ages remain in the student sections of the bleachers or with their parents. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have adopted the rules under which this game is conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this event's success. Remember to cheer in a positive manner and to be respectful of the officials' decisions. The officials for tonight's event are Bailey Nices and Colin Fink. These officials are registered by the South Dakota High School Activities Association. These individuals have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at the event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate this contest. And now our order for tonight. On the south mat, to my right, Beresford Alcester-Hudson will wrestle Rapid City Central first. After that duel, we will have senior night. After senior night, T area will take on Rapid City Central, followed by T area and Beresford Alcester-Hudson. The north mat, to my left, will have the JV boys and the girls matches on it. And we are ready to wrestle.
All right, we're live here. All right, we're getting started here tonight with Rapid City Central and Beresford Alcester-Hudson boys wrestling. Thanks for joining. My name is Jeremy Eimers, and I'll be your commentator tonight for tonight's duel. After this duel, T will go against Rapid City Central, and then after that, T will wrestle Beresford Alcester-Hudson. That'll be the order of the duels tonight. Looks like we're starting at 106 on our first duel.
Central is currently ranked 11th in the individual tournament rankings.
Rapid City.
106 pounds to start the first duel for Beresford Alcester-Hudson. Owen Sirk, who is currently ranked 4th at 106 pounds, and he will face Barrick Hurd for Rapid City Central.
All right, so we got Owen Sirk. He's a junior. Beresford Alcester-Hudson is currently ranked 4th in the state, up against Barrick Hurd, who is an 8th grader. Rapid City Central. Not ranked. There's a takedown. 3. Sirk's really good on his feet. He cuts him, lets him go. Hurd's got a record of 12-3, and Sirk is 21-6. Owen Sirk was wrestling 113 all year and just dropped down here last week. So he's a big 106-pounder. A lot of experience. Another takedown. for Cirque. Score is 6-1, first period. Owen's strength definitely is on his feet. He tends to take kids down and let them go, build up the score, and then he'll work on the turn on the top. Comes from a pretty deep wrestling tradition there. His dad's a coach, uncle wrestled at Augustana. And then you've got Hurd, his older brother we'll see next at 113, returning state champ and currently ranked #1 in the state. So Barry Hurd, he's got good genes, he's young, 8th grader. Wasn't on varsity at the beginning of the year, but then moved up and has been doing really well since he's been on the varsity. That's a potentially dangerous, so stopping it before anyone gets hurt. Score is still 6-1, first period, 38 seconds remaining. And he's got him turned to his back. Looks pretty tight from here, and that is the fall.
Cirque opens the duel with a fall. At 113 pounds for Beresford, Alcester-Hudson, we have Bennett Farley. And for Rapid City Central, currently rated #1 at 113 pounds, Pierce Hurd.
So here's Pierce Hurd. He's #1 in the state rated. He won the state tournament last year, injury default in the finals. There's a takedown by Hurd. Pierce is a sophomore. He's wrestling Bennett Farley. Farley is a freshman. He's 18-12. Pierce is 26-2. He's going to try for a tilt. And he's getting near fall. So the new near fall rules is a 2 count is 2 near fall, 3 count is 3, and 4 is 4. Now you have to break a 45-degree angle to earn near fall. Escape by Bennett. Score is 7-1. Hurd back in on a shot. Bennett does a good job of defending that one. Another shot by Pierce out to the single. Switches off, tries to get to a whip over scenario there. And that should be a takedown there. 10-1's the score. Pierce Hurd on top. It's working that side bar arm. There he's got the bar arm in. Now he's got a bar half, and he's working the turn. Again, he won it as a true freshman last year. And near fall position again. Bennett Farley's dad's also a coach for Alcester-Hudson, Beresford Alcester-Hudson. 4 more near fall. Pierce, and there's an escape. So we're up to 14-2. 3 more points will end the match if he's able to accomplish that before a fall. Bennett chooses down. Tonight's official for this match is Colin Fink. He's officiated multiple state tournaments. We're pretty blessed here on the eastern side of the state to have good officials. A lot of experience. Pierce on top again. Got a bar arm in. Bar arm to a wrist. Now bar arm to a half. This gets pretty tight. Minute 20 remaining, the second period. So he's got a 4 count right now. If he doesn't get the fall, it'll end as a tech. It'll end as a tech fall if he doesn't get the pin. And there's the pin. So the match is over. So team score is 6-6 now.
At 120 pounds, Beresford Alcester-Hudson sends out Sebastian Castillo. And for Rapid City Central, Aiden Candelaria, who is receiving some honorable mention notice in this week's ratings.
Castillo, 120. He's 15 and 12. He's an 8th grader for Beresford. And then Aiden Candelaria. If I mispronounce your names, I apologize in advance. He is a junior. He's 23 and 19. He's currently ranked 11th. They call it honorable mention, but they do stack rank 9 through 12. So, and he was a state qualifier last year from Rapid City Central. Front headlock position by Central, and he's trying to get behind. He doesn't. There's 3. Candelaria on top. Score 3-0, first period. Got a leg in on top, 5 seconds left. Red defers. Sorry, green defers. Red chooses down. So we're in the second period. It's 3-0. Candelaria is ahead from Rapid City Central. Not a lot of action here yet in this match. Running pretty parallel. There's an escape, 4-0. There's a shot from a distance and a reshot into a single leg. Looks like he's going to probably finish this one. There's 3. 7-0. Notice both kids riding pretty parallel. Bottom guy's hips are still on the mat. With an illegal full Nelson. And 1 point green, so now the score 7-1. Again, if you're just joining us, it's going to be Beresford Alcester-Hudson against Rapid City Central first. And then the second duel will be the T-Titans versus Rapid City Central. So they can get on the road up to Brookings. They wrestle tomorrow up in Brookings. And then the final duel will be the T-Area Titans against Beresford Alcester-Hudson tonight. So thank you all for joining, for those that are joining the live cast.
Receiving some honorable mention notice, and for Beresford Alcester-Hudson, we have Cheyenne Christie.
Candelera's on top, running a power half there. Stretched it out. Now he's out to the side. Stretch again. And he's got him turned for a count. Again, you got to clear 45-degree angles or be within 4 inches of the mat. Sometimes the shoulders are in a high bridge and they'll build the 4-inch, and that does not count for near fall. Short time. Oh, got it with a second left.
Candelaria with the fall.
That brings the team score to 12 to 6 in the favor of Rapid City Central. Rapid City Central does have a couple opens tonight, and so does Beresford. They will not match up with those opens, so it'll be 4 forfeits in this duel, the way it looks right now. So this should go pretty quick.
Makes the score 18 to 6 in favor of Rapid City Central. At 132 pounds. For Beresford Alcester-Hudson, rated 7th in the state, Dexton Miller. For Rapid City Central, Luther Morrison.
So Luther Morrison from Rapid City Central, his record is 31-14. He's a junior. Dexton Miller, Beresford Alcester-Hudson, he's a freshman, record of 22-5. He was a state qualifier last year, and he's currently ranked 7th in the state.
Huffman receives a forfeit. She is currently rated 3rd.
Get the girls' matches going on the other mat. First period here. Morrison trying to get that takedown.
132 pounds for the girls. Rapid City Central sends out Joya Tilburg. And for Beresford Alcester-Hudson, Reese Olson, currently ranked 6th.
There's a leg pass. No takedown yet. Scramble position. There's no improvement in a little bit. They'll end up calling stalemate, but they're going to let them wrestle through it here for a little bit. Still no control. Morrison still on that leg, eating up a lot of clock here on this series. "15 seconds left in the first period, still no takedown. And that's the end of the first period, 0-0 in a scramble position. Green chooses down, so Dexton, Beresford Alcester-Hudson is in the bottom position. Again, Dexon's rated 7th in the state as a ninth grader, freshman.
For Beresford, Alcester-Hudson.
Still no score.
145 pounds for the girls.
Stalling on red.
Receives a forfeit.
You get 1 warning on stalling, and after that it's point, 2 points, and then it's DQ. Potentially dangerous. 44 seconds left in the second period.
Varsity goal score for the girls. I believe that's the end of the varsity matches. 39-6 in favor of Beresford.
Caution on red. Started with a deep waist.
There'll be some exhibition matches over there.
Got to have the hand on the navel and the belly button. No points just yet. Still has that leg. He's trying hard to get that reversal for the time, short time here. And there it is. 2 seconds left, gets the reversal. Only 2 points of the match so far, 2-0. Now Morrison chooses down. This is the 132-pound match. Score 2-0. Miller. Beresford, Alcester-Hudson. That's on top. It's going to a cross arm. Neither one of these kids have really done any more than they have wanted to, needed to. 1 stall call so far on the red. Low scoring match. Third period with a minute left, 2-0. Green started on top. There's 1 red, it's 2-1. Morrison's gonna have to get a takedown to win this match. A takedown by either would win the match. Miller currently with the lead. And we'll see. Ooh, he just stopped wrestling. Inbounds, only need 1 point of contact. That's takedown 3. It's 5-1. .26 seconds left. Caution top. Head draping over the shoulder. You got to have that head down the middle of the back. Coming underneath to a far wrist. 10 seconds left. He's just going to try to ride this out, come with a decision win, 5-1, most likely. Oh, he's got that arm trapped. He's close to scoring, but doesn't before time comes out, 5-1.
Miller gets the decision at 132 pounds, brings the dual score. Representing Central 18, Beresford Alcester-Hudson 9. At 138 pounds, Beresford Alcester-Hudson sends out Landry Sims, and he receives the forfeit.
Landry Sims, a 9th grader, gets a forfeit. His record is 8-12. He's currently honorable mention, number 12 ranked in the state. No match for him. Gets a forfeit win. Looks like this next one's going to be a forfeit also.
144 pounds, Toby Rosebroom for Beresford Alcester-Hudson receives a forfeit.
Another forfeit for Beresford Alcester-Hudson.
144 pounds. Beresford Alcester-Hudson leads 21-18.
21-18, Beresford Alcester-Hudson leads over Rapid City Central after the 144. So we're going to
double opens at 150 pounds for
double open at 150, so no team points. 21-18, I believe, is a score that's not updated yet on the board. You're still showing the 144 match up there.
At 157 pounds, Beresford Alcester-Hudson sends out Caden Shirk, and Rapid City Central sends out Tate Winter.
Tate Winter, okay, so a little juggling around here. Tate Winter from Rapid City Central. Normally a 150-pounder, has wrestled 157. He's a junior, 15-26 against Caden Shirts. He is a freshman, 16-16, so 500 records so far, and he is a state qualifier, returning state qualifier for Beresford. There's a shot and a takedown by Tate Winter. And they're on the gym floor, out of bounds. Score 3-0, Winter ahead. Close team point duel score so far, 21-18. Beresford leading. Beresford Alcester-Hudson. BAH for short. So Winter's got a deep waist there. He's trying to do a deep waist chop. Picks up that leg, returns to the mat. Still riding that ankle. Let's go now. There's a roll through attempt. Still no change.
There'll be 2 more girls matches between Rapid City Central and Beresford. We'll take a little
There he got a 4 count on a cheap tilt. 4 near fall, so now it's 7-0. Winter leads. Not sure if Winter weighed in at 150 or 157. The program shows 150. I think they're doing some juggling around the way it looks. Caden chooses neutral. Second period. There's a long shot. Hand fight, shot attempt, reshot. And there's a takedown by Winter. 10-0, second period, minute 20 remaining. Out of bounds. Right in a wrist elbow there. Not really much action. 15 seconds left. There he pushes in a bar arm. Staying parallel to the hips. And that's the end of the second period. 10-0. Winter leads. Quick stand-up attempt there, and he stays in bounds. Gets a one escape and a reshot, quick shot. So it's 11-0, third period. I'm sure Winter's trying to get that tech fall at a minimum. 4 more points is what he needs to earn that. Their team trails by 3 right now. Bonus points could be big in this, depending on what's left for open weights. Looks like Beresford's going to have a couple open weights in the upper weights, so there's a shot attempt. Caden. Good hip defense. Hip pressure down, goes behind, scores 3, 14-0. 1 more point, gets the tech fall, which gets 5 team points, and he's getting 1 count, needs 2 to get 2 points. No near fall. If he gets a 2 count, it's for sure a tech fall. And 1 more team point. 50 seconds remaining. Still hip to hip. He's going to have to turn him 36 seconds or release him and take him down if he wants to get that tech fall. There's a sit-out attempt. He's definitely not releasing him. Thinks he's going to be able to turn him in 30. There's his 2 count, so he's got the tech fall locked in. 4 near fall, 18-0, tech fall. Winter wins.
Lead for the duel, Central now leads 23-21 over Beresford Alcester-Hudson.
23-21, Rapid City Central leads now.
At 165 pounds, Beresford Alcester-Hudson sends Corbin Boone, and Rapid City Central sends Adrian Goodiron. Adrian's receiving honorable mention recognition at 157 pounds.
Corbin Boone, Alcester-Hudson, 9th grader. His record's 2-21. Adrian Goodiron is a sophomore, 25-18. Currently ranked 10th in the state, honorable mention, and he's a state qualifier last year. Goodiron with a quick takedown and near fall. Goes to 7-0, 7-1. There's another takedown, 10-1. And again, Good Iron was a state qualifier last year. Currently on the honorable mention chart at number 10 on the rankings. Leading 10-1 first period. And through the 157-pound match, after the conclusion of that match, the team score stands 23-21 Central. Leading by 2. There he goes for that Easton tilt, rolls through underneath. Got a 4 count. 14-1. 2 more points and it's a tech fall. You'd think he would try to get something tight to get a pin, if possible, to get 2 team points instead of that 1. So he's adjusting his move there. It looks like he is going to go for the pin. Got the double chicken wing. This gets really tight. There it is, and that's a fall. So there's 16 points. 29-21 now after 165.
At 175 pounds, Beresford Alcester-Hudson sends the man Isaac Bowden. And for Rapid City Central, Zach Green.
So Zach Green from Rapid City Central, who's ranked 7th. He's 23-16. He's a senior. Isaac Bowden, he's a senior. He's 5-16. There's a takedown by Green, so 3-0. Looks like Rapid City Central is missing their 65-pounder. That's why they moved their kids up. Joseph Somali, not pronouncing that correctly, but he's out of the lineup, looks like, tonight. So that is why they bumped those 2 weights up to fill the gap. Again, we're at 175, 2 seniors. Quick lead here. Zach Green is on top. Got 4 near fall holding. Scores 3-0 without the near fall. 7-0, Green leads. It's like Rapid City Central has 4 seniors on their squad that they'll be graduating this year. Beresford-Hudson, this is their only senior. Beresford BAH, they've got a pretty young team. A lot of 8th and 9th graders on their team with the lone senior, a couple sophomores, and a junior. So they've got a young team. The future looks bright for those guys. Score 7-0, Green leading. Team scores 29-21. And it appears that BAH is going to have a couple opens, which would benefit the Central team score. Not a 2 count there. 9-0 is the score, so at their major. End of the first period. Got Jack Hillison as our mat tapper for this duel. Good little Titan wrestler. He's going to have a bright future ahead of him. He's winning a lot of AAU tournaments right now. A 5th grader. All right, there's another shot right to the back. So there's 3 takedown to his back. He's trying hard to get that pin. He's out to the side. He's going to try to switch to a half Nelson. He's got a Turk in, reverse half. Turk's out now. Now he's on his toes, teed up, reverse half. Hold of that wrist. Scores 12-0, and there's a pin. Zach Green, senior. 35-21, Rapid City leads after 175. I believe the next 2 weights are going to be open for Beresford, Alcester-Hudson. And 190 is going to be a forfeit. He smiles as he gets his hand raised, so Mason's happy about that W. And we got Morgan Woods, 215. He also gets a forfeit. Morgan's a sophomore, 12-12 on the year. Mason's a senior. He's 8-24 on the year.
Newmeyer, and he will receive a forfeit.
Connor Newmeyer gets a forfeit at heavyweight. Final score,
I believe the score is
47 to 21. Rapid City Central.
wins 47.
Thanks for joining. Our next duel will be the T-Titans and Rapid City Central.
The mats off here. We will have our
Parents' senior night will be next.
for the Titans. future plans are to attend South Dakota School of Mines to major in mechanical engineering. Colton's favorite Titan memory is when he got his first win in 2020 versus Lennox. Our next senior is Braden Dunkelberger. He's the son of Angie and Alan. Braden's future plans are to attend the Air Guard. Braden's favorite Titan memory are the trips to Rapid City for wrestling.
All right, so we're doing senior night. Braden Dunkelberger.
Our next senior is Dawson Eimers.
Dawson Eimers.
Dawson is the son of Jennifer and Justin. Dawson's future plans are to pursue a career in business. Dawson's favorite Titan memory is late night adventures to the Nebraska Stadium at wrestling camp. Our next senior is Sam Wardle.
Sam Wardle.
Sam is the son of Amy and Max. His future plans are undecided. Sam's favorite Titan memory is pinning his opponent in the state wrestling championships last year. And our last senior to recognize tonight, Parker Wilson.
Parker Wilson.
Parker is the son of Stephen Ronda. Parker's future plans are to attend a tech school to be a wind turbine mechanic. Parker's favorite Titan memories are all the memories made at state wrestling tournaments. Those are our 6 Titan seniors. As they come to close their career, we wish them the best at the end of the season. And thank you for your dedication to the Titan program over the years.
6 Titan seniors, we're going to miss those guys. They've scored a lot of points for the team. Good group of kids. Most of them started as 5-6-year-olds and went up through the entire youth program, all the way through the middle school and high school program. Sam Wardle just had surgery. We wish him the best. He had a bunch of legs put in his shoulder last week. So he is out for the year, 2-time state champion, had a great wrestling career, great football career, track career, baseball career. Did I miss any? I think you got them all. Yeah, they call him the multi-athlete. He's good at whatever he does. Good on the field, off the field. Dawson Eimers, my nephew, another good wrestler. Dunkelberger. He has scored some points for us this year, too. He's looking at going to the Air Guard. Duffy, man, he's been an inspiration for a lot of kids. I love that he chose his first match was his best memory. I remember that like yesterday. The crowd went crazy, and the team was I wanted to carry him out of the gym, I think, that night. So that was a fun experience for him.
I'm pretty sure I remember that as well. Everybody went nuts when he got that.
Yeah, that was a fun experience for him. Joined the sport late, and he's been on JV and had a lot of success on JV this year, and he's really helped him. Really excited to hear he's going to school, Mines. So, sure I missed a couple seniors. Got to see him to remember them. 6 total. That's a big class for wrestling class. A lot of shoes to fill next year. All right. Now we're going to get into our second duel. T against Rapid City Central. So I think we start at 113. We start at 106, yeah. So 113, they're going to have Pierce Hurd.
For Rapid City Central, Pierce Hurd. T area is open, so Pierce receives the forfeit to open the scoring. Rapid City Central
T is
6,
open,
T0.
so Pierce Hurd gets 6. He's a sophomore, number 1 ranked kid in the state, and he is a returning state champion.
At 120 pounds.
We got Slater Wilson at 120, 9th grader. state qualifier last year, currently ranked number 4th in the state.
Sends Aiden Candelaria
He's 31 and 10.
honorable mention recognition. And Thierry has Slater Wilson rated 4th in this week's rating.
Aiden Candelaria is a junior, state qualifier, honorable mention. He's in on a good shot there to the side. So this is our first actual match. Team scored 6-0. Central got that forfeit at 113. Slater's had a great year this year as a freshman. Candelera's had a great year, 23 and 19. There's a great duck under. Doesn't quite get to the legs though. Switched off to the opposite side single. Now he pulls it up, keeps 1 foot in. 1 foot in, now stays inbounds. Any 1 point of contact inbounds touching the mat, you continue to wrestle. Quarter Nelson off that single, and he's going to stalemate it. Bailey Nisus, our official tonight, another state official. 0-0, 48 seconds, 120-pound match. I'm Jeremy Eimers. I'll be doing your commentating tonight, match by match. Thanks for joining us. For those that are joining us, hopefully on the western part of the state, southeastern part of the state. Try to do my best to give you updates on rules and what these wrestlers are looking to do and moves they're utilizing and trying to score. So they're ear-to-ear tie-up right now. Slater's driving him forward. Slater's not afraid to throw kids. The other kid's got Aiden had a headlock hooked up. That's the end of the first period. Central defers. Wilson takes down. 0-0. First point scored in overtime can benefit you on that sudden victory. So Wilson looking to get an escape here. Builds up to his feet, gets brought back down.
Now, Jeremy, I noticed that during the first period, Slater seems to be giving up a little bit of length here. He had 2 shots, didn't quite sink him in. He had 2 shots, didn't quite sink him in.
I got a little static when you touch that. There we go. Now I think my mic's working. It wasn't microing before. I'm live now.
Now your mic's working. I wonder if it's just your ears.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
But as I was saying, Slater looks like he's giving up a little bit of length here. Had 2 shots in the first period. Couldn't really make him go. Would that be just?
Yeah, there's a little different styles here. All right, we gave up that takedown there. That's 3-1. This is gonna be a big match for Slater. Definitely Aiden is on paper the underdog, but he's leading the match right now. 3-1. Early, there's potentially dangerous. Yeah, he is quite a bit taller, isn't he? Ooh, so he's got an Easton tilt there. 1, he's getting near fall. Holding 3. So he's holding 3. That means he's got 3 continuous second swipes. So 6-1. Now we're in the third period, down by 5. Slater's going to have to go to work here. Kudos to Aiden. Takedown and a turn. And now an escape. 7-1. Looks like Slater's going to try to go big. He's got an over-under hook. He's pushing in. Aiden's backing out right now. Coach is trying to get him to circle in, and he does. Now he tries to do a whip throw, and there's nothing. Restart in the middle of the match. Minute 19. Down by 6. So this is where a takedown to your back is going to be almost necessary based on the score and amount of time left in the match. Central's going to try to stay out of the throws. T is going to try to throw, I would guess. This is where your coach doesn't want you to force anything, because you force it, you're going to slip and you're not going to get it. But at the same time, you got to have the pressure in order for a throw to work. Pass by attempt. There's an underhook, 2 double underhooks. 29 seconds left. There's not much time here. There he throws. He's desperation right now. He doesn't get it. He's got an underhook. He's going desperation to headlock. He knows he needs to throw. 15 seconds. Warning red. Drives him out of bounds. But Stallings not going to do much. 11 seconds left in the match. He tries to shoot. There's 6 seconds. He's going to try to throw. And he gives it up. 7-1.
Candelaria with a 7-1 decision. Makes the score 9-0 in favor of Rapid City Central.
Aiden Candelaria, good win for him. 7-1. Now we got Tyler Woodring. This is going to be a
Tyler Woodring, currently rated first.
Cheddar's ranked 4th. Woodring's ranked 1st. Woodring's 34-0. He's been pinning everyone this year. You would think this should be a good match. 37-8 is Cheddar's record. 34-0 is Tyler's. Number 1 and number 4 ranked in the state. Tyler's pinned the number 2 and 3 guys in the state this year. He's got a different style. It's a lot of hips and throws and .00, minute 25 in the first period. Team scored 9-0, Rapid City Central leading. Started at 113, will end at 106. Again, we want to thank all those seniors that have stuck it through the program from youth through middle school to high school. 6 seniors tonight. Last match in the home gym. We wish them the best of luck in the future. Been great kids on and off the mat for us. Appreciate their contribution to the TU or T wrestling program. Still zeros, still neutral. 43 seconds remaining. Tyler usually scores big points, meaning take down to your back, or a few takedowns and then it to the near fall. There's a shot, attempt, slides up, and Woodring does an awkward throw, no points. Cheddar's got that leg of Tyler's. Tyler's trying to scoot around. Stalemate. 16 seconds, first period. 0-0. Ooh, reshot, throw over. I'll tell you, most kids can't stop that shot. Tyler did. Okay, green shoes is down. T's down. Second period. Ooh. And he gets the reversal for 2. Looked like for a second Tyler was going to go to his back. He gets out of stuff that other kids have a hard time getting out of. Bloody nose, we got blood time running. So low scoring match right now, going in the second period.
And that's something that I've noticed for Tyler, that he's just had a knack in his entire career just to get out of things that most other kids just wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, he's just got a different style. A lot of stuff that coaches would say don't do, he does. Usually they don't work. It does work for him. He's stuck with it. A lot of kids get uncomfortable in the positions that he puts them in, and they bail or they panic. He's really comfortable in those positions. I think there's definitely an advantage for him when he's been in a lot of these situations, different times. He gets really comfortable. Other kids haven't been in those scenarios. Definitely a non-traditional style that works really well for him. He's had a lot of pins in the first period this year. Well, he's head hunting. Cheddar reached up over the top, grabbed his head, and now is he going to get a reversal? Nothing yet. There's a headlock hooked up. Tyler's still on top. He still has the control. He's got a headlock hooked up. He's trying to get rolled through by Cheddar. This is going to be a fun match, guys. Oh, and Cheddar just got the reversal. Blood. It's 2-2. This is going to be a lot of action. Who knows about points, but a lot of action is crazy positions. Tyler went from being on top to trying to recover with a headlock to getting rolled through on the headlock to getting reversed, all in a sequence. So as an official, you got to be really patient on your calls with this kind of wrestling to make sure control is in place before you award. It's all tied up. Caution top. Score 2-2. Minute left. Number 1, number 4 in the state. This could be probably the best match one of the best matches of the night here. As far as two highly ranked kids, opposite parts of the state, east versus west here. He throws the legs in on top. He's underneath to a wrist, double legs. So both boots are in. He's gone to a power half, and they're going to stop that for potential dangerous. Good call. Don't need kids hurt going into the region or state tournament. Anytime that arm goes over across that head, that's potentially dangerous. Protect the shoulders. 32 seconds, tied up, 2-2. There he's to a claw, to a thigh. Trying to get a breakdown. Tyler's in a quad pod. 20 seconds. Tyler wants to get one here. Short time. Cheddar wants to ride and break him down, which he is doing a great job of. He's got a leg in now. Power half. Switched off to the near side half. Far wrist. And that's the end of the second period, all tied up, folks. Again, number 1 versus number 4. With Cheddar getting the choice, so he goes down. Woodring's taking his time. He's needing injury time. So he's got something there on the high thigh bothering him. Cheddar's on the bottom. So Cheddar right now is in a kind of the driver's seat of this match. He's on the bottom where he wants to be. If he scores an escape or reversal, he'll have that lead in points, and then it's just how you finish the match. You get a minute and a half for injury time. They stopped the injury time, 46 seconds remaining. Probably gave Cheddar a little bit of confidence here, knowing what he needs to try to do to win this match. And there's a caution on red. That's a second caution. The next one will be a point for Tyler. That could be a huge point in a match like this if it would happen. So we're down less than 2 minutes to decide the match, all tied up. Undefeated Tyler Woodring does not have the lead. In the third period, again, he hasn't gone to the third period very many times this year. Hand control really good by Cheddar. He's got Woodring's right fingers, all 4 of them. It's legal, and he gets the laces. Woodring's trying for that cross-face cradle. Cheddar's got a really good job, was fighting the hand control. Underneath to a wrist, underneath the 2 wrists now. Minute 16. He's got a 2 count. He's released it. It's 4-2 now. Little breathing room, but not much. 42 seconds left. Head by 2, third period. Reversal would tie it up, but instead he brings him to his back. Here is the style of Tyler showing up right now. Looked like it was going to be a reversal. He tosses him to his back without giving up control, gets 4 near fall. So now it is 8-2, out of bounds. So just like that, it went from 2-2 to 8-2 in less than 2 minutes. 11 seconds remaining. He's going to need to hustle the center, or you can call stalling here. If it probably warranted a stall call or injury time, one of the two. Usually don't allow him that much time to go to the middle. He's going to ride him out for the win. 8-2, number 1 versus number 4 in the state. I think that's the closest match he's had this year. Doesn't look like he's in too good a condition here.
For Rapid City Central, they send out Luther Morrison. And for the Titans, Sam Bullis.
132, we've got Luther Morrison, a junior, 31-14 for Rapid City. Sam Bullis is down at 32. He's 9-20. He's a sophomore. He's only been on a couple years. He's really improved this year. Again, Luther Morrison, a junior, 31-14, so he's had a lot of success this year. Sam Bullis is a a newer wrestler for us, but is learning quickly and big, great contributor the last few weeks of the season here, last month actually. Rapid City's in Brookings tomorrow in a tournament. T is in Parker tomorrow for a tournament. No points, 0-0, 50 seconds left. There's a lot of things Sam's still learning, trying to figure out, understand technique side of it.
On the other mat here shortly.
Seven 0, Morrison leads. Second period. Shot attempt by Sam. And he's got a cradle hooked up. That's 3 takedown. Puts 10-0 right now. And he's trying to get him to his back for the near fall. And he's got a count. Rapid City leads the team 9-3. Currently, after this match, it'll be appears to be more. So 14-0. Easton tilt, wrist tilt there. 3, that's tech fall. So Morrison tech fall. Be 14-3 in the team.
Rapid City Central 14-3. Brings us to 138 pounds. Area, Mason Woodring gets the forfeit.
Mason Woodring gets a forfeit, 138. 14-9, team score.
44 pounds.
.144 is going to be Braden Dunkelberger.
T-Area sends out Braden Dunkelberger.
And there's a forfeit. So
We're up to 150 pounds.
Braden, a senior, gets a forfeit. And now we have Parker Wilson,
Sends Kate Winter.
150.
And for T-Area, Parker Wilson.
So Parker Wilson, senior, 29-13. Tate Winter, a junior, 15-26. Parker's won more matches from behind than any kid I know. And here, let's see who's going to get the first points on this one. Don't panic, fans, if it's not Parker. Winter is in on a takedown. He gets 3. It's 3-0. Parker working up to his feet. And a nice return. It's got the ankle capped. Parker's working that wrist control, trying to put it over the top, I would guess. No change yet. Winter's still on top. Parker just come up to his feet, gets returned again to the mat. Scores 3-0. He's got a bar arm in with the far wrist. He loses that move. Let's see here if he can get away. He's got wrist control. There's one. 3-1 now. Winter with the lead. There's another shot by Winter. Parker is trying to chin whip. Most people would let go of this by now. Parker does now let go. Is 3, so it's 6-1. He's got a deep half in. He stands up with the half. They call potential dangerous. 6 seconds remaining. And no points, 6-1, period 1. Winter leads. Green chooses down. Wilson down, Winter's on top. And there's one, 6-2 with the escape. Winter's been pretty aggressive on his shots. He's shooting to Wilson's right side twice now. Little hand control, hand fighting right now. Head position and a fireman's attempt. Out of position now, was close to out of bounds. Well, there he tries a whip over Winter. He's trying to use that fireman's, go into a whip. They come up to their feet. Now he's got a Russian tie. Tries to drag it to the mat. Winter picks up Wilson's leg. No points. Ooh, this is a... Winter looks to be in position, but he doesn't score. And they're out of bounds. So after all that, no points. 6-2. Winter, Rapid City Central leading Wilson. And there is a half shot attempt. Reach. Again, Winter's been shooting quite a bit. Parker's had one shot attempt with the fireman's. Did not get it. He's in a front head position now. He's going to have to keep good head position to try to, there he scores that. He's got a Turk. A Turk is the bottom leg hooked with the top leg of the other wrestler. Now he's going up to a whip over. He's got it threaded through under the arm. They stay in bounds. He can get near fall here. He's pulling them in. So again, Parker is behind in the match. This is where he usually comes from, is behind to win. He's got him on his back. He's getting the near fall. Almost every home match, he provides us some excitement. And that is it. There's 4. So now he pulls ahead 9-6. Started behind. Gets the lead. Third period, 6-9. Wilson leads. Quick stand up by Winter, and looked like, and there's a shot by Winter. Front head by Wilson. Shuck by, 3 takedown. Wilson's getting his mojo going now. 12-7. Winter's trying to slow it down by grabbing those wrists. He's digging out a wrist off to the side. Winter's flat on his belly. He has not attempted to come up yet. Still flat. There he's got a chicken wing to a far wrist. He's going to push that elbow under, try to walk under. Got a minute 20-some left. Wilson still has that bar arm. If he can get this wrist under, he's pretty good with this turn. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 near fall. And he's getting this pretty tight. 12-7 before the near fall. Now he's coming out to front. Now it got sloppy. He lost it. But he's going to try to toss him to his back from the feet. Here he goes again. He didn't give up control. Now he's got him on his back there. And I think this looks pretty tight. There it is. Wilson comes from behind, beginning of the match again. 16-7, leads and pins him. That's why he's got the nickname Junkyard Dog, JYD. The Titan fans are going to miss him.
At 157 pounds, Varsity Central
Never a dull moment with Parker.
No. First periods are always different than the third period. All right, we got Bo Wordle. He's a freshman. And Good Iron. See what grade Good Iron's in. He's a sophomore, 25-18. State qualifier last year. Honorable mention on the rating boards. Bo's 22-22. He's a freshman. He's not currently ranked. He was an honorable mention earlier this year. Bo is a strong kid. Team score 21-14. Good Iron versus Wordle. There's a pass by, nice pass by Good Iron. 3 takedown, 3-0. There's a switch attempt. He's coming out straight. He's got, oh, I thought it was 1. They're still playing control red. No separation just yet, I guess, enough for the escape. He's only going to get 2. I think the Titan fans were probably hoping he got the escape and the takedown instead of this, the reversal. Escape and takedowns 4, reversals 2. Either way, it's 3-2. Wordle's behind. Good Iron's leading. First period. Hips are down. Good Iron's in a little better position, and he's going to probably get the reversal. He does. Sam's hips drop below Good Iron, and then Good Iron was able to hip over and reverse. 20 seconds remaining in the first, 5-2 score. Again, Good Iron is honorable mention rated currently. It's a 157-pounder. Bo's had to wrestle a lot of upperclassmen this year.
Joya Tilburg and T-Area sends out Laney Haynes. Laney's currently rated 4th in this week's ratings.
Second period, 5-2. Titans got Laney Haynes on the other mat. She has a takedown to their back. Main mat, the boys varsity, it's still 5-2, second period. Laney Haynes gets a pin for the Titans on the other mat. Laney's currently rated 4th in the state. And back to Bo's match, 5-2. He is behind, 128, second period. He had a bar arm in there, but Good Iron was able to get out of that. again, this is a state qualifier from last year. Good iron from Rapid City Central against freshman Bo Wordle. Warning top, saying he's not getting off the hips, staying parallel. He's going to have to return him or he's going to get a stall and a point. Deep waist ankle, he's going to have to, oh, there's a switch attempt, good iron. And there's a reversal, 7-2.
Final score for the girls' duel, Rapid City Central 39, T-Area 6. Looks like there may be a few exhibition matches, I'm not sure.
Wordle chooses neutral. Third period, down by 5.
Rest break for the girls, and there'll be some exhibition.
Takes a shot off the whistle. Misses the leg initially, but then gets a single leg on the other side. He's got it locked up, stalemate. Coach gave him a little instruction from the corner. Bo could close the gap and take that shot. It'd probably have a little higher success rate for him there. Good iron's got a good lead here, so we'll see if he just kind of holds off. Wordle's going to have to go to work hard here, minute 20, push the pace. There's another shot attempt by Bo. Minute remaining, another shot attempt. See if he can pull it in to finish it or not. It's a crossbody shot, those are tough to finish. Good iron's got the ankle tied up. It's going to end in a stalemate. There it is, we're neutral. As soon as that top guy grabs Wordle's ankles, there's really not much going to happen from there. So Bo's taken about 3 shots in a row, but been from afar. Hasn't been close yet to finishing, but he is taking the attempts right now. Less than 30 to go. He's got his head buried underneath. Another stalemate. Now he's bleeding, bloody nose. They're going to take a blood time. Quite a bit of blood. Thank you, fans, viewers from across the state, wherever you may be watching tonight. I'm Jeremy Eimers, doing the commentating here, help out a little bit. We just finished up our youth wrestling tournament this last weekend, about 500 youth wrestlers at the tournament. Good turnout. Like to, while we're on break here, just recognize our board members for the youth program that are the foundation blocks building this program. We got Rhonda Wilson, Ryan Stevenson, Megan Gassman, Heather and Rod Fortin, Rick Woodring, Danielle Hoyer, Sarah Stoliker, Tina Hillison, Josh Sundahl, and then myself. So those are your board members for the youth wrestling. Got about 140 some kids out. Try to keep this high school program reloading every year. There's another shot by Wordle. He's in deeper that time with the head to the outside. He's only got 10 seconds to go. He gets 3, so it's 5-7. He cuts him, 7 seconds to go. 5 seconds, down by 3, takes another shot. He's far there and it's over. So good effort, good effort. He had one great takedown there that he finished. The other ones were from afar and got the head buried, but he was the aggressor that third period. Closed the gap on the score. Gave up a decision 8-5.
At 165 pounds, Ashton Smith for Thierry receives the forfeit.
Ashton Smith gets a forfeit at 165.
27-17. At 175 pounds, Rapid City Central has Zach Green, currently ranked 7th.
Zach Green against
Dawson Eimers.
Dawson
Ranked
Eimers.
second at 165.
So Dawson Eimers is bumping up to wrestle 7th ranked Zach Green, 23-16. Dawson Eimers, 16-2, ranked number 2 in the state. Got 4th in the state last year. He's given up about 10 pounds here. You can see it pretty visibly. And there is a shot attempt on the side. Great pickup. Let's see if he can finish it safely. He gets a 3 takedown. Had him elevated in the air. You don't want to slam, he didn't. Now he's got a cradle attempt hooked up. He's taking him to the back. This is a big win for him. I know he's ranked higher, but he's in a lower weight class. And there is the pin. He pinned 7th ranked Zach Green at 175, bumping up. I love that. I love the competition. Chase the competition to try to get better. First period fall. I really anticipated that to go a little bit longer, knowing he's giving up the weight.
At 190 pounds, Rapid City Central has Mason LaHoe. And for the Titans, currently honorable mention
Mason,
recognition,
a senior.
Gabriel Bastmeyer.
Mason Central, senior, 8-24. Gabriel Bastemeyer, senior, 17-5. Currently honorable mention. Ooh, there's a headlock attempt. And then a shot, reshot. And there's takedown by Bastemeyer. Switch attempt, Mason. He's on his back, near fall. Kind of caught him just in that position. He's got his arm under the shoulder. He's gonna have to move that out of there probably to get that fall. Oh, he got it anyway.
Bastmeyer with a fall.
So Bastemeyer gets the fall for the Titans.
39-17.
39-17, Titans lead. Then we're gonna move up to 215. I believe Central's open at heavyweight. 215 is gonna be Jaden Waltner, junior, 21-13. Honorable mention.
And for the Titans, again, an honorable mention recognition, Jaden Waltner.
Morgan Woods, sophomore, 12-12. Jaden Waltner, junior, 21-13. Ranked 10th in the state right now. Honorable mention. There's a single leg attempt, headlock. And is he gonna roll through? He did. He rolls through and he gets the 3. So no takedown by Waltner after he throws the headlock. Couldn't stop it. Gets rolled through by Woods. Woods leads 3-0. Head lever to a bar arm. A lot of time here. Woods has that arm bar. Now he's got the wrist, bar arm wrist. Lost the wrist to a half. Staying behind the hips, he hasn't really exposed himself yet as far as getting to the side. And they go out of bounds. 3-0. Woods leads. Waltner up to his feet, back down, out of bounds. No points. Now he's up to his feet. See if he can peel those hands. 27 seconds. Ooh. Waltner reached back. Something you don't want your wrestler to do. He's got a 2-on-1. It's 5 seconds left. He's going to try to ride him out. Now he's got a power half, leg in. And there is the end of the first period, 3-0. Waltner behind. Woods leads. Woods defers. Waltner goes neutral. Shot attempt by Waltner. Whip over by Woods. Neither one of them scoring off of either move. And there is a takedown by Woods, 6-0. Woods leads. I think we're going to have one match left after this one. I believe there's going to be a forfeit at heavyweight, and then it'll be 106. Team score 39-17, Titans lead. Not much action here, hip to hip. There he gets out to the side. Waltner's going to have to try to stand up or do something if he wants to score. Oh, he's got a tilt. He's got near fall. Got a 3 count. It's going to be 9-0 if he is able to defend himself here. Still holding 3. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Short time here. 3, it's now 9-0. Finishing up the second period. And Woods is going to have choice. Coach Pearson says whatever you want, you choose. Woods looks pretty confident right now with that pretty big lead he's got there. Waltner's on top, Woods is on the bottom. Waltner's behind, 9-0. Crossface cradle for 100 or 215-pound kids is not common move. And Woods gets should get a reversal. That is a reversal situation. Standing reversal. There's 2 reversal. Could have called that when they were standing. Either way, it's the same. So now it's 11-0. He's got a wrist. Trying for that tilt again, where he got near fall earlier in the match. 4 points away from a tech fall here. Waltner trying for that headlock. And there he's got it. He's got the reversal too. He's got a headlock. He's got him on his back. So he's going from 11-0, I believe, is the score, and he just gets the fall. So he gets the reversal and the pin, come from behind, pulled a little Parker Wilson hat trick there. 11-0 lead. Grabs a head and an arm, gets the reversal and the fall.
I don't think you can script that.
Woods thought he had it, and he was darn close to having it. 55 seconds left in the match. Chase DeBoer, number 2 ranked kid in the state, number 2 heavyweight. He got a forfeit. Now we got Kate Eimers. And we've got Hurd. Barry Kerr is an 8th grader, 12-3 on the year. T is 7-4. Cade is 7-4. He's a freshman. He's been out of the lineup for 7 weeks with an injury. It's his first match back since December. We'll see how he does tonight with this. These two have never wrestled before. This herd is a little brother to 13-pound herd that we had earlier. Cade in on a single leg, got the single leg picked up. He sweeps it to the mat. He gets 3 takedown. Cade's ahead, 3-0. Now here he's trying for a cross-face cradle. He really needs to cap that ankle. They're still inbounds, close to being out. He's trying. Oh, he got a 1 count and a 1 count. No near fall. Still in bounds. Now he's getting high. He's going to have to be careful here. Got a leg in. 55 seconds left. Stalemate. Cade's on top. So again, Cade's been out for 7 weeks. Just got back this week. Conditioning may not be good. Oh, there's caution top. Got to be down the middle of the back. He was draped over the top. Tries for that cross face again. They know it's coming. Keeps that far elbow up. He's relentless on it, though. He's going to give up and try. And now he's got it hooked up. He's got him on his back. Looks, there is the fall. So good return victory for Cade Eimers. First match back, 7 weeks. Aaron Helber has been the 6-pounder the last 6 and done a fantastic job this year. Getting a lot of mat time. And that's the end of your duel. 51-17, Titans over Rapid City Central. Thank you again for joining in. Our next will be T versus Beresford Alcester-Hudson. There we go. All right, 120. Welcome back. Titans against Beresford, Alcester-Hudson. And we've got Slater Wilson starting at 120 tonight. He's a freshman, 31-10, currently ranked 4th in the state. He just lost his last match against Rapid City Central. He's got a takedown for 3. He's got a cradle hooked up. He's wrestling Sebastian Castillo. He's an 8th grader, 15-12. So he's got him on his back. Near fall. He's got 4 count. So it's 7-1. Wilson leads. First period. First match of the duel.
For the girls, Emily Volker of T area and Megan Seaver of Rapid City Central.
Front headlock to a cradle attempt by Wilson from the neutral position to a single leg. Still tries this reversal. There's a takedown. So it's 10-1.
This match,
Slater
third
leading.
rated at 126, Langston Huffman of Rapid City Central against 4th ranked at 132, Laney Haynes.
Lady Haynes on the other mat. Slater chooses down. Second period, 10-1. Wilson leading. There's an escape. 11-1. Three takedown. Shout out to Tom Schoenhart, friend of mine on the west side. He's tuning in, listening, watching along. Thanks for the text, Tom. There's a fire or high crotch attempt to a double leg, and there's a takedown.
Wilson opens the door.
Tech fall by Wilson, 17-2.
5-0.
So he rebounded great from that last loss. Sometimes you worry about that with your kids if they'll rebound on a loss that they weren't anticipating taking. He rebounded there. We're going up to 126. Woodring limps out to the middle, gets his hand raised. Was walking around with the crutch a few minutes ago.
132 pounds.
132. So Woodring remains undefeated at 136-0.
Against TR's Sam Bullis.
Now we got Sam Bullis, a younger wrestler for T, against Dexton Miller, a freshman, 22-5, currently ranked 7th in the state, was a state qualifier last year. Against Sam Bullis, a sophomore, 9-20 before the night. He's been wrestling for a couple years for T. And we've seen a lot of improvement this year coming out of Sam. His effort's there, determination. It's just the technique is catching on match by match. Miller, good wrestler, gets that takedown. 3-0, first period. Team scores 11 Titans. Beresford Alcester-Hudson 0. Started at 120, currently at 132. He's got a bar arm with a wrist. Some similarities to a Spencer Lee tilt here. Hard to compare this to Spencer Lee when you're not scoring points off of it. Big college match tonight, Penn State and Iowa. I joke it's the old generation versus the new. All the old Dan Gable generation fans, the Hawkeyes. My generation that grew up cheering on the Hawkeyes, and the new generation, Cale Sanderson's built the dynasty, and the younger generation at the Penn State. So he's got a bar arm in here. He's walking it, pushing it. 6 seconds, short time. Sam's fighting it. Probably needs to drive that forward and around. He got 2 near fall, so it's 5-0. Morris leads. Again, Morris is ranked 7th in the state. I'm sorry, Miller. I said Morris. Miller, I meant. My apologies. And he's a state qualifier last year. All right, so Bullis is going to get a caution on top for having the knee against the bottom wrestler. So that's considered an advantage. Your back knee touches the wrestler. The near side knee has to be on the elbow, head down the middle of the back, and the other hand on the belly button. Okay, so Miller gets an escape. Again, I apologize for saying the wrong name there earlier. 6-0. Miller going for a takedown. He gets a 3. It's 9-0. Just a simple arm snap down there, go behind. Now he's on a 2-on-1. Two-on-1 to a cross face. There he's got the butcher hooked up, trying to turn Sam Bullis. .25 seconds remaining in the second period. 9-0 score. There he dug out an arm. Beresford's fans are telling him to put it to the mat, meaning the wrist touching the mat, so they could do that Country Boy or ISU series. There he goes, tries for a tilt. Got to keep that wrist flat to the back or it becomes illegal. And that's the end of the second period, 9-0. Going neutral, period 3 right now. Miller is holding on to a major. A major is 14 points. Decision is 3. Tech fall is 5. And a pin is 6. Sam attempts a shot there. Miller drives over the top. Another takedown. We're at 12-0. Historically, we've just dueled Rapid City Central the last few years on this Friday night. They picked up Beresford Alcester-Hudson this year and turned it into a triangular. Titans moved out of the DAC 12 tournament or conference this year to the ESD conference. So the Titans schedule's quite different than it has been the past 10 years plus, which has been a good change of pace, I think, for a lot of parents and wrestlers, and probably the teams we wrestled so frequently in the past are probably happy also to have it changed up a little bit. So it's 12-0. He's holding 4. He's got to defend himself before they can award the 4. Just because he came out of that near fall criteria position doesn't necessarily consider he's able to defend himself. So there he is. Now it's 4. It's a tech fall. (16-0). Miller. We'll move on to 138. Braden Dunkelberger from T is a senior.
At 138 pounds, Beresford, Alcester-Hudson sends out Landry Sims. And for T area, Braden Dunkelberger.
Landry Sims, Beresford, Alcester-Hudson, a freshman, 8-12. Currently honorable mention. Ooh, and he gets tossed in a headlock. Braden does. Landry Sims got a headlock. Must have went illegal. 3 takedown, illegal headlock on red, 1 green, scores 3-1. Dunkelberger dodged a big bullet there with that illegal headlock. Landry's betting he's wishing he had an arm. There's a reversal. 3-3, all tied up. 138-pound match. First period, minute left to go. And there's an escape. It's 4-3. Sims is ahead. Dunkelberger takes a shot from a distance. Still has that elbow. He's back on his heels, though. Not in the best position. Double unders for Sims. Dunkelberger still sitting on those heels, and there's a stalemate. Dunkelberger had mentioned earlier in the senior night that he wants to join the Air Guard. I sure hope he does. I'll see him out on the base. Oh, there's a takedown to his back. He's got both legs in. It looks pretty tight. He's got that head around the neck there. 9 seconds, short time. Now it's loosened. Well, maybe not. Do legs in. Is he going to get it? 2, 1. There it is. As time expires, he gets the pin. So senior Dunkelberger, I'm not sorry. There he goes. He gets the fall in his last home match. Braden hasn't had a ton of varsity matches in his career, so exciting for him to finish on a high note in front of the home crowd at home. And Parker Wilson, known as Junkyard Dog, gets his last win in town and the home mat. Trevor Cordell. Looks like some forfeits here.
He also receives a forfeit.
Trevor gets a forfeit.
157 pounds.
Trevor's only a freshman.
Alcester-Hudson
Bo Wordle's up next.
Shirk. And for the Titans, Bo Wordle.
Bo Wordle, freshman. 22-22 coming into the night. Lost that last match by 3 points to Central. Caden Schurtz, Beresford. Wordle in on a takedown. 3-0. Goes for the crossface. Doesn't get it. Church up on his feet. Fighting hands, and he's got an escape. It's 3-1. Wordle leads. 2 freshmen here. I tell you, there's a lot of freshmen across the state. I've noticed this. There's a huge class of freshman wrestlers across the state. I think in a few years, the college coaches are going to have some good kids to choose from. So score 3-1. Ooh, shot attempt. Go behind by Wordle. He's going to a crossface, breaks the arm under. He's trying to get that head to the knee to the head, whichever direction he can. He's not getting it yet. And I think he's got it hooked up. He's pulling it back, and there's near fall criteria. And his hands broke. 4 near fall, 10-1. Not too often do you see Bo's hands break. He's a pretty strong kid. There's an escape. 10-2. Again, 2 freshmen, 157 pounds. Wordle and Church on their feet. Second period, minute 40. Wordle leads 10-2. Titans leads 29. Titans lead 29-5. Team score. Last home duel match of the year. Shot by Church, hip down. Wordle in on a leg, holding tight, probably gonna go in a stalemate. It does. Colin Fink, the official on this mat. Warning green. Green's backing up. Good call. There's a shot by Church. So a stall call. Shot attempt by Church. Wordle's got the lead. Second period. No points yet. Close to a takedown. Wordle hangs on to that leg. He's bellied out, but he's got a hold of that leg yet. 7 seconds left. He's been in this position a lot this year. And that's the end of the second period, 10-2. Wordle holds off that takedown. Green's down. Been warned for stalling once. Bo is a younger brother to Sam, senior, graduating, had shoulder surgery this last week. Put in a number of anchors in that shoulder, was tore up pretty good. So Sam's senior year is done for wrestling. Getting his shoulder healed up, supporting the team from the sideline, 2-time state champion for the Titans. Excelled on the football field, baseball field, track. Sam would jump from one sport to the next, no break in between. constantly training of whatever season he was in for that sport, and spend a lot of time lifting weights. And as you can see by his younger brother Bo here, he lifts a lot. Also, it's in their basement, the weight room. I think Bo's going to be a bigger wrestler, bigger kid for the Titans in the future here. Good frame already as a freshman. All right, we're going into third period here. Back, we had blood time for stoppage. You get 5 minutes for blood time. Wordle's on the bottom. Church is on the top. Church works an ankle and a wrist. Now to a crossface. Nose plug came out, so we got blood time again for Wordle. For those of you watching, when they stop for blood, the clock runs until they get the blood stopped. Once they stop the blood from bleeding, the nose from bleeding, or to stop it from running, then they cut the time, and then it's cleanup. And cleanup does not count towards your 5 minutes of blood time. Injury time, you get 1.5 minutes for injury time. Still running the clock, meaning they don't have it plugged up in the nose yet. Now they cut it. As soon as they get that plug up in the nose, it stops, and now it's clean up. So a good trainer will plug it first, get it stopped, and then do the cleanup second. We lost 2 good wrestlers in the state this year to shoulder injuries. Gage Lohr up in Watertown. He had surgery on his shoulder, ranked #1 in the state. Returning multiple state champ, Sam Wordle, multiple state champ. Also, I think they had surgery within a week of each other, ironically. All right, we're back on it. Wordle hits a switch, gets away, gets one, 11-2. Again, Wordle's been warned for stalling. Backs up off the mat. Colin could nail him again. He doesn't there. I would anticipate if it happened again, he certainly will. There's a shot attempt by Wordle. Church got the ankle of Wordle. Sucked under, stalemate again. 37 seconds remaining in the third period. Wordle has the major currently. His last shot was from afar. There's a shot by Church. Single leg, hit down by Wordle. Now he's coming up, waterfall position here, and there's a illegal scissors on the head, 1 red. So now it is 11-3. Still has the major, 14 seconds left. Bo takes a shot off the whistle. Ooh, and he's bellied out. Still has that leg. Down to the ankle. And no takedown. 11-3 major. 33-5 team score. Nose is bleeding again. It's like Dawson Eimers gets a forfeit. It was good he bumped up on the last duel up to 75 to get a good match in.
Beresford, Alcester-Hudson sends out Corbin Boone. And for T area, Jeremiah Wilgers.
Isaac Bowden, 12, a senior, 5-16 is his record. Gabriel Bastemeyer, senior, 17-5. He's a junior. Going in for a Merkel attempt here. And there he gets it. 3 takedown. Wilgers. Under to a wrist. He's out to the side. He's trying to dig that wrist out. Switches over to a bar arm. And again, this is 175. Got a bar and a far wrist. Got a lot of time, minute 20. It's got him walked over. Near fall criteria is met. 4 count is met. There's a fall by Wilgers.
Brings us to 190 pounds. For the Titans, Gabriel Bastemeyer.
Bastemeyer, 190, gets a forfeit. Senior.
Honorable mention recognition this week. 215 pounds. For the Titans, again, receiving some honorable mention recognition, Jaden Waltner.
Jaden Waltner, junior.
Waltner receives a forfeit.
Honorable mention, 21 and 13 coming into the night, gets a forfeit. Now Chase DeBoer, ranked number 2 in the state, 22 and 2.
And for the Titans, second ranked Chase DeBoer.
Highly recruited football player across the state and country. He's having a great year this year. Lost to an out-of-state kid in the Madison tournament. And then number 1, Micah Hawk from Watertown, lost to him in the Rapid City Invite Finals. That's his 2 losses. He gets a takedown there. There's a escape, so it's 3-1. Nice takedown. A little bit of mismatch here for Connor from Beresford, Alcester-Hudson, junior, 4 and 18 on the year. Scores 6-2. Dual scores 57-5 T. Started at 120, will end at 113. Another takedown by Chase. Got him on his back. Chase comes from a wrestling football family. Dad was a good football player, good wrestler, non-home.
DeBoer with the fall. Extends the lead for the Titans.
Grandpa wrestled in college, Springfield.
Brings us to 106 pounds.
Always love hearing those stories.
For Beresford, Alcester-Hudson, we have Owen Sirk, currently ranked 4th. He receives a forfeit.
Sirk gets a forfeit. Sirk came down from 13. He is a big 6-pounder. He's ranked currently, he hasn't been at 6 very long. He's currently ranked number 4 in the state.
Receives a forfeit.
He was having good success. There's a Farley gets a forfeit at 13. And that's going to be your duel tonight. 63-11. 17. They didn't get the last one up. 63-17 is the final. Titans over Beresford, Alcester-Hudson. We're going to have some girls here to finish. We got Lainey Haynes. Can we move that camera to the other mat? There we go. We got it. All right. So we got Lainey Haynes over there.
She's facing T-Area's Lainey Haynes, ranked 4th at the
So number 6 and number 8 ranked in the state here. This should be a great match. I'm excited to see this. It's good they let this one wait until we got done with our duel. There's a nice shot by Beresford in. And there is a 3 takedown. And she's got a Turk. She's in really good position right now. Lainey needs to try to go forward. This is difficult, but she's got that Turk in there. Lainey again is number 4 against number 6 in the state. There's a 3 count, so it's 6-0. Great to see the Titan boys hustle over to the edge of the mat to support the Laney on this mat. Titans graduated Brianna Johnson, state champion last year for the girls. Emery Volker and Laney Haynes are 2 front leaders for the Titans right now. 6-0. This is Reese Olson, sophomore. And she's got a tight half Nelson in. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, got her turned to the back. She flips through, no near fall. She's gonna get a reversal, maybe? Yes. She gets the reversal. 6-2, 4-point difference after the first period. So that was a big reversal by Laney to get herself back in this match. She defers it. Reese chooses neutral. She had a nice takedown to a Turk in the first period where she got a takedown in the near fall. Laney tries a snap down, but then she gets snapped down, and they're out of bounds. We're blessed here to have good officials all the time at home. Different ones, it seems, that's just good. Reese has another nice shot. Laney tries to block it with double unders, then a snap down. Reese tries snapping down. Well, there's another great shot. Reese has done a great job of shooting. I think that's her 3rd shot that she's been deep on. She finished that first one. Laney stopped the last 2. Laney hasn't been doing much for shooting yet. She's going to need to get a setup and a shot off here. Reese has a good stance, strong legs. Hand control by Laney. There's a shot by Laney. That's what the Titan fans been waiting for. And she said, you got to finish it. She kind of went the wrong way. She should have turned the other way. Now she's got her head on the other side, and now she finishes it. Well, not quite yet. She is. There's 3. So the first time she was trying to finish that shot, she was taking the body over her head instead of looking across the back. She readjusted and then drove across when she got her head to the other side and was able to finish. Now she's got a power half in there. Titan crowd's getting pretty loud. The fans, the Titan team is right behind her. 14 seconds left, 10 seconds now. 7 seconds, and she gets the fall. 5 seconds to go. Laney Haynes holds on to her number 4 spot. Great matchup. She was behind 6-0, 6-2. Gets the takedown off of a shot, readjust, and then gets a power half to a fall. So great win for her. Good match for both girls.
She's behind the entire time, 6-0, 6-2, 6-5.
Yeah. And kudos to Reese. She had great shots on her feet. It took Laney a little longer to get the offense going. Matches like that, hopefully she learns from and knows you just can't wait around 2-3 minutes before you start shooting. Sometimes you don't get second chances.
132 back around to 100, and then I think we have a forfeit at 100 pounds for Beresford, Alcester-Hudson.
Okay, the Alcester-Hudson going to get a forfeit here.
Receiving a forfeit. Brings us to 107 pounds.
Emery Volker gets a forfeit.
Emery
We're
Volker gets a forfeit.
really hoping to see her get a match. T only has 2 girls tonight, I believe. I think everyone else is sick or injured. Sickness is going through every school district right now.
We have an exhibition.
I think we're going to an exhibition match with Volker. I officiated a match the other night, and they said there's 100 kids missing out of Brookings School. Marion School, they canceled school because they had so many kids and staff out. Or Minnow, Minnow did. All right, here we got Emery Volker. Her record was 8-5 coming into tonight.
I believe the dual score for the girls with all the double forfeits was a tie, 12-12.
Dual score was a tie, 12-12. That means I'll have to get the old criteria book out. There's a nice shot by Volker. I didn't catch the Beresford's name. There she's got her to her back. Get near fall. There she's getting that half a little bit tighter. And it loosened up. Now she's got threaded the arm there. And there is the pin. So both the Titan girls win against Beresford, Alcester-Hudson tonight. Emery got a forfeit in the duel, but the exhibition match at the end, she got the fall there. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight. That concludes the triangular, the last home match of the year. Again, appreciate everybody that helped with the youth tournament this last weekend with over 500 wrestlers. Gym was full. Got out of here, started at 1 o'clock and we were done at 4:45, so it went pretty quick. And tomorrow the Titans travel over to Parker and wrestle in the Parker Invitational. So we wish them luck there. Wish the Rapid City Central boys, girls luck up in Brookings tomorrow. And I'm not sure where Alcester is at tomorrow. I did not catch their schedule. So that's all I have. Thank you all for tuning in and have a great night.